super strange how much it's cleaned off. VTEC dude, because I don't have VTEC. No VTEC, no VTEC, and no fuel pressure.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simpson Built. It's gonna be a little update video. We really ain't got a whole much going on, so we'll explain everything we're working with and give you some updates on the all-wheel drive K-Series hatch. We're gonna go ahead and put this on pause. Just gonna turn it down. We'll go ahead and pause it. Watching a little bit of PFI on the big screen. Gotta love having a TV and an Xbox out in the garage. Here's a little update on the hatch. So I got this guy in place. As you can see, not the prettiest welds, because I'm still working with that 125 flux core, but that ain't going nowhere. I got that top plate mounted. And if you come underneath, you see we got a beautiful rear diff mounted. So I got these two guys tightened up. Got them torqued down. I think I torqued them maybe like 50, 60 pounds, something like that. I think it was like maybe 60. So I got them tightened down, torqued down, and got these two bolts up here, the Downstar hardware. Just some extra bolts that I had. Actually, if you remember correctly, that hardware that we had for our lower control arm and stuff, the ones that were supposed to be initially for the traction bar, that we couldn't use because, if you remember, the bolt itself wasn't long enough. So I had the 4 bolts left over. So it was like this. So I still got the other 2, like this guy right here, and then the beauty washer for it. So I ended up using 2 of them. Xbox. Ended up using 2 of them, and they fit perfectly. Now, I mean, it literally threaded all the way down till it ran out of threads and it was tightened up. So I went ahead and used that. No, nobody's gonna see it, but simple fact, still supporting. All right, so we got the rear diff. It is installed. Everything's level, exactly how I'm gonna want it. It's not tilted up, not tilted down. It's perfectly straight. And I did go underneath from the backside, pause, and checked out the alignment part of all the way down the exhaust tunnel. And it's gonna look great. I'll show you from this side. We got the bar completely welded up. Everything's in place. I've kicked as hard as I could. Took a chance on the diff dropping, which it ain't going to with those 2 bolts right there, but nothing broke loose. So I am 100% trustworthy of my welds with this welder. I just had the max on, and I had the wire speed set on 4, which is still currently there. Well, it bumped down. There we go. It was set on 4. I probably knocked it whenever I moved it up. But I left it on 4, left it on max, so it got hot enough to melt. And yeah, the welds are holding. So we got to get this guy put on. So we got that little tunnel area and have this area closed up because our fuel cell is going to go back here. Don't want to take a chance on anything coming up through these holes, which is very slightly to happen because it'll hit the dip first. But oh, he's stealing. But so that's what we got going on with the all-wheel drive portion. Just got to get some rear axles and then, of course, drive shaft. And then we are completely done. The car is officially 100% all-wheel drive. Got the dash stuff put in, cleaned out. It looks good. As of right now, it's just a little mock-up. Got the S2000 cluster just chilling in there. I do have the conversion bezel to mount up in the EF. What's up, buddy? What you doing? You working?
Yeah.
You working it or you hanging it?
Huh? Da-da-da.
Dada's car? You working it?
Yeah.
Alright. Do have the bezel on the way for that guy to be mounted up. As you can tell, this guy's just chilling. I just wanted to get an idea of what it's going to look like. So we did get our CC2 racing wing put on. And it definitely, I think it changed the whole look of the car. It's perfectly level. I took my time with it. Got my rivets across the top right there. I got 5 of them. Try to evenly space them out, but I didn't really put a tape measure on it. It's nothing that's really gonna be too picky for me, so I just spaced them out like that. And put one right in the center. I lined up with the Honda badge. Got these guys, these support rods. Everything's all riveted in. Pretty fun little job. It wasn't too bad. I did have to go buy a new rivet gun, a hand rivet gun, because I'm not exactly sure what happened to the one that I had. Probably got either stolen because I loaned it out, nobody brought it back, or yeah. So, you working on Dad's car? Yeah, it's all apart right now. Daddy's been making some updates. Yeah, so we got our 36mm upgraded hubs. Everything's all pressed in. All the new suspension up front is done. Everything's tightened down. Carter pins in place. And I can honestly say it's looking good. So yeah, done a little racer thing. I was just having fun with it, being dumb, and had my son help me do it. Just something that he had fun doing. Now we did paint these black after getting them cleaned up. What? Stuck. Well, don't put it in there. That doesn't go in there. So we painted it black, and the fiance, she had some glitter with a little project she's doing for her niece for her birthday, and that glitter was purple. Well, car's purple, hardware's purple. So figured I'd sprinkle a little bit, try not to overkill it. Put a little glitter on it. It is what it is. It was fun. He enjoyed doing it. So that's pretty much the biggest updates. We got some stuff on the way. Got the intake off right now. Ran into an issue with it, of course, because our throttle body that we have is a Skunk 2 74mm. So with it being that big of a port, hey buddy, want to say hi to the camera?
Hi.
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 What's up?
Shut.
So we got to get this guy ported out to match the 74mm throttle body. And then after we get that guy ported, then we got to get this guy ported. So everything will be airflow perfect. We're not going to have no restriction. It's not going to go from a bigger throttle body to this guy and then straight to there and have a restriction on the airflow. Huh?
Feet.
What?
Feet.
Where's it go?
Down.
No, it don't go right there.
Down.
No, point up.
Down.
Yeah, it goes right there.
Down.
Yeah. Well, we got it off because we got to work on it.
Feet.
So, another issue that we ran into, I'm just throwing all of the updates at y'all at once. So, when we had our headlight support and stuff that we made, well, clearly we went a different route and went with this guy, which sticks out a little bit further. And when I had the headlight up, the tubular bracing that I had, which is now over there, it was, this bottom portion was right here, and it wasn't up to the hole where I can bolt it up. But this side up here was fine. Well, the reason why it was stopped right here is because this guy, somewhere right in this area, no, my fault, somewhere in this area was touching right here on the belt. and that's no bueno. So we are currently working on, which I'm gonna be doing this off camera because it's not gonna be that big of a job, but we are now making the version 2, since no company out there makes any tubular supports or anything for the EF guys. We don't get no love in that part of the Honda game, but that's why I'm here to make it myself. So I'm gonna make this bracket. This is a lot thicker than what we were running, so we're gonna run this guy at an angle like that, and then it's gonna come straight down. I got marks right here, and I'm gonna cut it same as the other side. I got this guy right here as well, and then once it gets cut right in, like in this area, and then we're gonna come straight across and meet the other side and weld them together. So that's why I got a third one for our support across. So it'll be 100% one piece, unbolt, ready to go. So it'll bolt up to here as well, come over, down, come over, we'll weld here, and have bolted in there, and of course I'll have my brackets, my little tabs, which we're gonna use a little thicker tabs. I have more support, so I got this extra flat steel to make those with. So we got some goodies on the way, and we're making some updates, some changes, stuff that we're gonna have to do to finish the car. I got some parts on the way. Not gonna go into detail on that. There's a couple things I want to kind of keep on the low because nobody on social media knows about it, and I'm just gonna wait till it shows up. One, it's pretty exciting. Can't wait for it to come in. The rest of it is just smaller stuff. For an example, I got my K-Tune slave cylinder and then the clutch line to finish up our cable to hydro kit. And I got the line and stuff from Hush Performance because it had the correct fittings on each end, and the little 90-degree to go straight down into the slave, and then the banjo on the other side with the little 90 fitting, and I can swivel it where I'm wanting it when I feed it through. So we got that on the way. Got a few other stuff, which these wheels that we currently have for the hatch, these Johns right here. So those were initially supposed to go on this car, and they're 15x8 zero offset. So I got this car pretty much done. The only thing I'm waiting on now is his new wheels to come in. So I actually took those over because the ones I did have on this car, I took them from him and told him I'd buy his new set and for trades. So we done that. I sold the wheels and tires that I got off of that car. Those are the ones that I ordered, and then come to find out they stick out a lot further than what he was wanting because he wants a squared setup. Well, I ended up taking those over and purchased another set for him. So they're 15x7s, and they'll be exactly what he's wanting. And yeah, so they're on the way. Got his tires over there. I just need to be mounted up, and then this car is good to go, and I can send it his way. Got another car coming in to have some more work, but I want to go ahead and get his out of the way because I ain't trying to bounce around from 3 different cars. Sorry for the lack of content. Work with what I got, man. I mean, everything that I pretty much had laying around is already on the car, and I've been having to wait on everything to be sent in that I've ordered. So I'm patiently trying to keep you all updated. So yeah. So once we get some parts in here, we'll have more content and be able to roll on with this channel. I'm trying to keep it going. I'm not trying to do like I done a year or so ago. Got this channel started, put two or three videos out, and it died off for like 9 months. I'm trying to keep it going. I'm not in for it on the money. I'm pretty much doing it just because it's a hobby. It's what I love doing. So I'm gonna keep you all updated on everything. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all tuning into this video. Some of y'all already know the updates and stuff because I've already put it on social media. But please, please, please hit that like button below if you like the updates and the changes we have made and the progress. So we're gonna go ahead and end this clip here before I keep talking even more, because I am bad about that, man. I just keep talking and talking and talking. But I'm done. We're out. Peace. No, you thought we was gonna yeah, we're done. See you.